Uy, buenas, soy Sigiloco Games, estamos aquí en el The Witcher 3. Y como ven, estamos aquí en la ciudad de Novigrado, justamente en la plaza de Jerarca. Y bueno, me puse unos lentejuelos que me compré ahí en la casa de subastas, como pueden ver. Este es mi look actual. Y me puse de nuevo la armadura de Osuna, pero con las botas de lisos que me da resistencia a los monstruos, porque estaba haciendo unas pequeñas misiones con monstruos. Y también tengo toda la armadura a fil, ya la realicé, como ven aquí. Y que más también he hecho, he acabado de, si pueden ver en el mapa, vamos aquí, vamos acá a las islas de Skelly. Y prácticamente tengo casi todo ya descubierto aquí. Solo me falta este punto, que es un enemigo de nivel bastante alto que todavía no puedo atacarlo. Y este punto que me había olvidado. Pero no importa, eso ya lo haremos en una partida posterior. Y este punto de aquí le dejaré ya también cuando tenga más nivel. Y bueno, sin más que decir, vamos ahí. Tenemos una misión secundaria que es coleccionista ávido, que tenemos que vender este cuadro que compramos en la casa de subastas a este buen señor que está por aquí.
Ah, you're back. Got a painting I'm looking to sell.
Good for you. But why come to me about it?
'Cause it's a Van Row. Heard you might...
A Van Row? I'll take it. Now, where's me purse? I haven't much just now. But I'll add a bit of loot. Another witcher left it as collateral. What was his name? Gaiatan?
That's so. Interesting. Thanks.
Interesante. ¿Qué me... A ver, 500 coronas, está muy bien, ¿no? Trofeo de Sherman conservado. Oh, a ver. ¿Qué me das? Ah, 5 de adicional. Puedo vender esas cosas. Ah, como saben, les puedo vender libros. Y este me da mejor precio por los libros. Pero bueno, ahorita este momento no es necesario. Perdón, espero que las mañanas me cogen las alergias un poco. A ver, tengo que irme acá a la granja del herborista, que tenemos justo la misión del Ábrete Sésamo, que es la principal. Vamos a ver. Ah, quería ver si es que tengo aquí para cambiar coronas. Vamos a ver. Ah, sí tengo. Vamos a cambiar unas monedillas antes de que estamos por aquí. Hablamos con este y cambiamos monedas.
How can I be of service?
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
Muy bien. 1000. ¿Y por qué tengo 50.000 si antes tenía 80? Es porque también ya en esta zona de aquí, en esta zona de por acá, y justamente aquí, donde sale el encantador, este me pide primero 5.000, después 10.000 y después 15.000 para encantar los objetos a mayor nivel y de manera magistral. Y este es un herrero y puedes decir herrero y armero a la vez, que nos puede hacer los dos objetos a la vez sin estar yendo a dos lugares. Y es muy bueno, o sea, y también puede hacer runas y cositas especiales, pero en realidad solo si es que tienen bastante dinero es recomendable hacerlo. En caso contrario no es tampoco muy necesario que digamos. Y tampoco es que tenga tantas cosas buenas, tiene un par de cosas buenas sí, pero la mayoría no, así que si es que es posible solo hacer la misión y ya. Caso contrario no vale la pena hacer todo esto. ¿Qué pasó aquí? A ver, estos están... ahí. Eso. ¿Qué? ¿Dónde vas? ¿Tú? Ahí está.
Rather efficient?
That all you got to say? I saved your life.
We'd have disposed of that rabble easily.
We?
My, aren't we precise? You know what I mean. Now, are you here to trade or not, hmm?
Wouldn't happen to have some yarrow extract.
I do. In the back. Follow me, please.
Muy todo misterioso aquí, lo voy a enseñar. Siento que colmena tengo. Así está. Colmena superior.
You've come. Good.
Remains to be seen. Aim to tell me something, I think. So talk.
How do I put this? We share a goal. We both need to get into the Borsodi's vault. Both want something that's in there. Why not pool our strengths?
Sorry, but what exactly is yours?
I have a plan. Spent the last year working on it. On paper. Time to set it in motion. You one I can count on.
A ver, ¿qué quieres de la cámara cosa?
The vault. What's in there for you?
Something that was stolen from me.
Ought I go to the city watch, tell them a crime's been committed, not organize a heist?
I've tried. Repeatedly.
I see. Cheated by the system, wronged by the world. Doesn't matter. What did they take?
List'd take a good while. So I'd rather change the subject. You in or not?
Before we go any further, you even know what Max Borsodi's house is?
I know it's in the vault.
Didn't answer my question.
Neither of you. Willing to help with the heist or not?
Come on. I don't even know your name.
What's that matter?
Matters because you're clearly hiding something. Not just from me, either. Wouldn't be sitting in a cellar in this shithole otherwise.
We've all some stain on our conscience. But I've not asked for your hand in marriage, just for your help in a heist. We break in, each take what we need, then go our own ways.
Try to trick me anyway, anyhow, you won't go anywhere. You know that? 'Cause I'll take your head off right where it meets your neck.
I'm aware of the risks. So, now that you've threatened me and all, are you in? Or are you not?
I'm not a thief.
It's opportunity makes the thief, Witcher. I speak from experience.
Talk.
20 Redanian soldiers guard the auction house, day and night. Patrols walk in circles around it, and here, past this corner, barracks.
Brute force is out. Gotta get in quietly.
Exactly. Not the simplest thing, though. Main entrance, armored door. Windows, dimeridian bars. But not a fortress out there without a weakness. This one's no different.
Patience happens to be my weakness, so dispense with the dramatic pauses and talk.
Beside the house stands a tower, from which we can enter the attic. We can't hope to enter the tower from the street on account of the patrols, but there's a window 60 feet off the ground. No shutters, no bars. We've got to get up there and sneak across to the auction house, then down the stairs to the cellar, crack open or blow off the vault door, and voila!
Looks bleak to me. Tower wall smooth as glass. Don't know about you, but I can't scale that and...
And I've not asked you to. Let me finish. For this to work, we need 2 more accomplices. One to scale the tower, drop us a line. The other to open the vault, a safe cracker, or a demolition specialist. I've already identified some promising candidates. All we have to do is select and recruit the best among them. Also your job. I'd prefer to remain largely out of sight.
Assumed as much given your hood. Anything else?
Aye, but that's among the details, which you will learn just as soon as you declare.
Don't really have any other options. So be it. I'm in. But on one condition. No one dies. That clear?
As the great son of Nilfgaard. How about we knock back around? Toast a mutually beneficial relationship.
Rather get to work. What comes first?
First, you have to assemble a crew. Then, there's the Redanian patrols to cull a bit. Too many wandering round, we could get noticed.
What's this about culling the patrols? Told you, no one dies.
Easy. I don't want anyone's death. Just need some folk to be temporarily indisposed.
Spit it out.
You've got to approach the garrison's cook. Convince him to spike the soldiers' nosh with something to keep some of them bedridden. 1 in 2, let's say. Wouldn't want to raise suspicions.
Know the formula for a potion that might do the trick.
There. See? Brew up a bit of that. Hit the town, find the cook, then convince him to do you a favour. I don't know, cast a spell, toss him some coin. You could also use your fists.
Alright, opening the vault. Who do we have?
Let's start with the fact that one of them's a dwarf. Casimir Bassi, native of Mahakam. A specialist in controlled explosions. Folks say he could blow Novigrad to the high heavens with but a pinch of saltpeter. Vault door for him should be a cinch. The problem is, Casimir apparently hung up his detonators some time ago. He married, sired some littler ones, and settled in the village of Almas. Might plain turn us down.
Any options?
Quinto, the North's most famed safecracker. Arrest warrants out on him in Kedwin, Lyria, Angrin, and Kavir. Sadly, he got nabbed a few days back by one Hans of Sidaris, a prick mercenary.
I know the man. Slew an archgriffin for him. Mean fiend, pretty much.
Hans or the beast?
Both, actually. So I'd have to rip one from his cozy home, the other from a cozy cage. Need to think about it. Break-in artists. Tell me about them. Assuming lack of vertigo to be the first requirement.
Precisely why my favourite's Eveline Gallo. A circus artist no better as the Ermine. Just now performing with her troupe somewhere near Oxenfurt. Her specialities, the rhythmic gymnastics, tightrope walking.
Breaking and entering.
Not officially, no, but I've compared the route her troops taken with a list of the most audacious thefts in recent years. A perfect match. Highly doubt that's a coincidence. But if she's reluctant, with another option in Hugo Hoff, alias Beef Patty, a halfling.
Think he's fit? Pudgy face. Doesn't really match my image of a criminal.
You'd be surprised. Hugo's notched up more break-ins than you felled monsters. More importantly, 2 years past, he nicked the gold-plated cock from the roof of the town hall in Novigrad. So, the half-man. Word has it he's holed up in Oxenfurt in a house near the Novigrad gate. Be careful. He's modest in size, but apparently wicked dangerous.
Muy bien.
Alright, I'm off. Got a bit to do.
As do I. Get it all done, and we'll meet back here.
What then?
Then, we'll bugger horsed up, down, and sideways. All together.
Muy bien. Vamos a hacer las misioncillas. A ver, aquí tenemos que elegir 2 de los 4 que nos habló el muchacho. A ver, lo que vamos a... o lo que yo voy a elegir es al mediano y al quinto. Así que vamos a ver. Tenemos. Esta es buena. Este es quinto. Y este es... en la casa se esconde Hugo Holf. Vamos. Hagamos la mezcla esta de las pociones. Vamos aquí a quimia, vamos a misiones, vamos a hacer mezcla de limpieza. Ya está. Ahora sí vámonos a ver dónde está el cocinero este. Vamos por acá.
What do you have to say? What do you have to say?
Lance Corporal Václav.
It's
How
damp.
that prick
It's
wind
damp.
up with us?
It's raining, of course it's
Word
going to
is he
be
had to
damp.
bribe the medics to let him enlist.
He mad or what?
And that's just it. Certifiably insane. Didn't pass the tests apparently.
But to pay hard coin to enter the army? Thought at my age nothing could surprise me.
Nothing about the cook.
A ver, antes de cualquier cosa tenemos que poner delusión. Poner esto aquí un segundo. Después ya podemos poner la otra. Ahí hay otro. Estos buenos señores que podemos escucharlos. Están aquí.
What do you have to say?
Borsodi, you got a daughter? Why do you ask? Well, think on it. To marry into a dynasty like that, it'd be like living in clover.
Trust me, you do better not to take any interest in the Borsodis.
Why the hell not?
It can only bring trouble, mate. Only trouble.
Nothing interesting.
Vamos para acá. Aquí dicen estos.
What do you have to say?
Fish chowder for supper.
What
today.
a
That's it.
downpour.
Who told you?
No one. Came through the western gate the morning. Saw Martin on the pier, rod in hand, fishing.
Cook like that's the right treasure he is. No griping about poor supplies. Just the gumption to enrich our gruel.
Nah, aye. If only he'd go a bit lighter on the garlic.
Pier near the western gate. Should be easy enough to find.
Vamos acá. Muy bien.
Must be the cook. Good day. Fish biting?
Aye, they're biting.
What about you?
What's that?
Got this mixture. Pay you to pour it in the soup for the boys at the garrison on my signal. Nothing dangerous about it. Most they'll think is that the fish wasn't exactly fresh.
It'll cost you, mate. Something dear.
Asking a lot. Too much. How about you do this free of charge, huh? Out of the kindness of your heart.
Aye, I'll help. Out of kindness.
Wait for the signal, and mum's the word. Understood?
Muy bien. A ver, vamos a ver. Vamos a hablar con Quinto. A ver, me está saliendo la misión. Esto, entonces vamos aquí. Acá está Quinto. Vamos para allá. Vamos a hacer un viajezón rápido. Vamos acá. A la casa del jeborista nomás. Está cerca este muchacho. Acá.
Oh, you're fucked. Don't let him catch his breath!
¿Dónde vas? Uf. muchachos. Se ve que no la pasaron bien. Muy bien, vámonos.
You, Quinto?
The one and only. A pleasure. But who might you be?
Whoa, I'll have no pleasure here. Witcher, keep clear of the cage, right? First you used threat to extort coin, and now you want to scheme with my prisoner. Not a chance.
What did he do to step on your toes?
Ours, not ours. But he stuck sticks up a number of bankers' asses. Put a tidy price on his head, they did.
And as Master Hands of Sidaris is an enterprising individual, he decided to nab me and claim the reward.
Anyone give you leave to talk? Shut your trap!
I need Quinto. Alive.
And I need coin. Lots of it. Lucky thing I don't much care who pays me. You or the bankers.
Just as I said, an enterprising individual.
And just as I said, clamp it shut. Stop interrupting. Where was I? Right. Want me to let him go? Pay up. But I've a special rate for you. You fleece me. Now it's my turn.
Uf. A ver, podemos pagar. Hacer una partida de Wind. O directamente matarles a los muchachos. Vamos a llegar a un acuerdo.
Hands, to claim that reward, you've got to deliver Quinto to the right hands. Seems a complication.
Time's a consideration, and we all know time is coin.
Shut it. What's your point, Witcher?
Bankers are far away, whereas I'm here, saving you a lot of trouble. Think you should drop the price?
Don't know about that, Geralt. Takes goodwill to negotiate. Afraid I've none of that for you.
A ver. 300. Vamos, 300.
Don't know. Don't know.
Ho ho ho! An agreement's in sight.
320.
Don't know. Don't know.
Ho ho ho! An agreement's in sight.
Este buen muchacho quiere 350.
All right. I'm willing to take that.
A consensus was in sight from the start.
Slow down. Witcher hasn't paid yet.
Call it my loss. Here.
Ah, nothing quite like the weight of a purse full of gold. Right, Quinto. You're dumb as shite, but lucky as... What? How did you...
Fishbone. Did it yesterday. I was waiting for a lull to slip out. Witcher showed up before I could. Let that be my recommendation. Now, do tell. What's it you need me for?
Need you to open something for me. Something bigger than a cage.
Sounds interesting. Dying to hear the details.
Herbalist's hut near Oxenford. Knock on the door. Ask for yarrow extract.
Bueno, aquí podemos... Bueno, podemos matarles a los muchachos. Sin ningún problema. Pero bueno. También podemos jugar una partida de Wind. Pero ya saben que soy malísimo en el Wind. Así que prácticamente era perder o perder. A ver. Sí. Vamos a por el enano este. Vamos al mediano. Convence, no. Everec, dale. Vamos a... Aquí.
Stay out of my way.
A ver, muchachos. ¿Qué tenemos? El buen muchacho está aquí, me parece.
Hey, anyone in there? Blood. This does not look good. Blood. Someone knocked their head on this beam. Open cut. Bare feet. Fresh prints.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion.
Heard? He finally met his
Okay.
match. Some cutthroat a witcher, I think, gave Junior his due.
If I see, eh?
Nothing to cheer about as I see things.
Why?
Whoa, mate.
That's enough of that.
Ya está.
Looks like Hugo ran into trouble. Gotta find him fast.
Bueno, aquí está la ubicación de este buen muchacho. Parece que está... muerto, me parece. Demonios, ya le mataron antes de que ponga. Demonios.
Hugo's sleeping with a fish. No two ways about it. Gotta find Eveline.
Demonios.
Viva Radovid!
Long live the king.
Tengo que de ley buscar a esta buena muchacha.
Eternal fire walk with you.
A ver, vamos para acá. Vamos aquí a Karsten. Vamos a ver cómo va la cosa. A ver, me estoy yendo mal. Sí. Estoy siguiendo la flecha. Maldición. Estaba solo al lado, esperen. Error mío, perdón. Estoy acostumbrado solo a seguir la flecha verde. Siempre me olvido que tengo que... Y estaba cerca porque me estoy alejando tanto. Bueno, pues eso tenemos el caballito que nos puede ir más rápido. Salta. Gracias. Aquí está la muchacha. Muy bien. Vamos a... Sí, tenemos. Por si acaso.
The minute we're in trouble, you make me responsible for getting us out. As in Maribor. Remember Maribor?
Dove, please don't change the subject.
Mind if I do?
That depends. Who might you be?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. You Eveline Gallo, the Ermine?
Only to friends.
Calm down, Merrin. No need to puff up. And you, talk. What do you want?
Rather talk eye to eye.
Eveline conceals nothing from me, and...
And you were to help set up the benches. Immediately.
But...
Very well. Once again, what do you want?
Got a job for you.
Truly? Of what nature?
Anonymous performance. No audience. At a certain auction house. Pays as much as you can carry.
You've none of a Fink's features. But you see, I've a problem.
All right, out with it. What's this problem?
See, we were to do a show. The tickets have all sold. Alas, our friend and colleague, Hawkeye Van, well, he's gone blind. Drank some hooch from a questionable source. A sad story, but not the point. The crowd awaits, so either we find a replacement for him, or we shall have to return the coin. All good and fine. Have we not spent it already?
I think I know where this is going.
Then I shall get straight to the point. Stand in for Van, and I shall help you.
What do I have to do? Jump through some flaming hoops?
No. Shoot your crossbow, hit a target.
Not a bad shot with my crossbow. Why not? I'm in.
Splendid. So, shall we begin? Folk have grown nervous.
What? Mean now? No rehearsals?
What's there to rehearse? You're to shoot and hit a target.
All right. Do or die. Let's begin.
That I like. A man who boldly dares, damn the risks. Come!
Uy, si eso debía así de golpe.
And now, good folk, the highlight of our program. Standing before you, Geralt of Rivia, victor of marksmanship contests in Angren, Dol Blathana, and Lobindon.
Me queda perfecto con mis gafas del profesor, con su ballesta.
What? But I...
Shh, Geralt, grab your crossbow and get to work.
What's the hold-up? Shoot!
El muchacho.
Shoots him, snocking and noggin. The main for God's sake, mercy.
We end with an audacious feat by Geralt of Rivia. We thank you for attending and hope to see you soon.
It's a shame that man didn't shoot the elf. That would have been brilliant.
You know, I doubted I'd emerge from that ordeal in one piece. Fine work, Geralt.
Well, one performance down. What of the next?
Got a hideout. Herbalist's hut near Oxenfurt. Stone's throw away. Ask for extract of yarrow. He'll let you in.
Couldn't you just take me there?
Pues vamos.
Why not? Let's go.
At last, we're all here. Time to begin. This heist, it's no jest. It's So if any of you has any doubts, isn't sure, now's the time to leave. Won't be able to after. The Borsodi's auction house, its vault. That's our target. Everline, you'll enter through the tower when the patrol rounds this corner. Drop us a line. We have to be inside within 5 minutes, is that enough?
It's plenty.
Splendid. Once we're all in the tower, we'll proceed to the auction house. Shouldn't see any guards inside. If we do, we'll have Geralt and his blades. Then, downstairs to the vault. Quinto will crack the lock. We get in the vault, take the loot, disappear out the back through a secret passage. I've said my piece. Any questions?
Got a horse sense take on this. Secret passage. If we plan to use it on the way out, why not on the way in?
Excellent question. Why not?
Every corridor has two ends, right? Like a rope. I know the location of just one end. It's in the vault. The other, it's somewhere beneath the city. But I can't tell you where.
Great.
But if you were to...
find that location, I wouldn't need any of you. Believe you me, I've tried. Time and again. Anything else?
Additional security measures. Traps. Any inside? Anything we need to watch out for?
Nothing particularly dangerous. Here on the ground floor, there's a rope linked to the bell in the tower. Anyone sounds the alarm, there'll be trouble.
How do we stop it from ringing?
Don't pull the rope. As I said, the auction house ought to be empty. I don't expect any problems.
What about the vault? How is it secured?
With a door. But you ought to be able to handle it. Any other problems we resolve as they come. Anything else?
All good and fine, except... what if something goes wrong? Seriously.
You're on your own. We all are.
Just like that?
No room for friendship in this business.
All right, let's get to work. Want to be done with this as soon as possible.
We'll reconvene in the gateway beside the tower. Midnight sharp. And everyone's to make sure they're not followed. I'll get word to the cook in the barracks.
What about wearing masks? Not a city in the north that don't have wanted posters with my likeness hanging about.
I'll tend to that. Ah, one last thing. Inform the City Watch. Blabber anything about this over an ale, and I'll kill you. With me own hands.
If you're so damn scared somebody'll talk, let's all go there together. Now.
Any objections? Anyone need more time? On our way, then.
Pues ya tenemos el nivelaco.
Let's begin. Prime. Just one patrol. Mixture of yours must have worked. Everline, you ready?
Are you kidding? Of course I am.
Three, 2, 1. It's clear. On your way.
Ploughing city foul. Shite all over again.
What? Not so.
Patrol's turning round.
We've 1 minute. Move.
Kill the little here. Hello, mother. Keep us from...
memory serves, you assured us there be no one inside.
Seems my informer was wrong.
Is that all you've got to say? I nearly broke my neck.
You knew what you were signing up for. This is no time to argue.
Not the time, true. But we'll discuss this later. You can be sure of that.
At your service, mate. One guard could mean many more. You'd best draw your sword now.
No.
What now?
No one dies. Said so from the start.
Whatever. Don your masks and let's go.
Quieto.
Letters must be old. String seems to say so too.
Carta de amor.
It was true love.
Muy bien. Pues vamos.
Clear for now. Knock on wood.
Good. Eyes in the back of your heads, everyone.
Mine are open. I've already seen several things I'd gladly take with me.
Not now.
Yes, but we shall raise the starting What's this? Guards! Guards!
Should have stayed in that cage.
You said...
I damn well know what I said. At them before they sound the alarm.
Girls, help!
Shut up.
Booger's going down! Stop him! He's not to flee!
Lock themselves in.
Bollocks!
Damn it.
Lay down your arms! You have no chance!
Perhaps not. But we do have hostages.
Mercy, Master! On the count of 3, we go in! 1, 2...
Come one step closer and folk will die!
Hold now! We must negotiate. What are your demands? To release the hostages?
Buy us a bit of time, Geralt.
We have one demand. Pull back from the auction house.
You know I cannot do that!
You can, just not sure you want to. How about I help you decide? Kill a hostage.
Just do what they want! I beg you! Calm yourself! No one is to be harmed, clear?
Nothing simpler. So long as you take your boys and pull out, we'll all live happily ever after.
I repeat, that is not an option. We must bargain, reach an agreement.
So we want a wagon, and horses.
It's the middle of the night. Where am I to find a wagon?
Rather go looking for caskets?
He means it! Good point. A wagon, then? What kind?
Time he took a gander downstairs. Vault's open.
Radovid's coronation carriage, nothing less. Drawn by 2 snow-white mares.
Do you think this situation a jest?
Do you?
No! You're both right! This is no jest! I want us to reach an agreement. I don't want anyone to get hurt. But you must not ask the impossible!
Second time you're turning me down. Shit negotiation tactic.
It seems negotiation's not my strong suit. Nor is it yours! Attack!
Oops, tip the scales.
Conchalo.
Not too late to surrender.
Es que no me hacen nada. Ya está.
Bravo! Splendid job you did there.
Ahora sí. Vamos a ver. Vamos aquí. Esto. Y ahora sí vamos a ver inventario. ¿Dónde carajos está mi armadura?
I'm a witcher, not your negotiator. Where's Eveline?
She's fled. All the better. Fewer hands reaching out for loot. Come on before reinforcements arrive.
Antes de eso, ya saben. Lista de objetos de restauración. Así es que podemos vender. Aquí algo. Requerimiento de pago. Muy bien. Por acá, aquí hay algo. Carta del maese. Borsodi.
The lock, lovingly crafted. 2 spring-loaded bolts, cylindrical plugs, Dameritian wards.
I'm not interested. No one's interested. We go in. Geralt, you're at the fore.
Why me?
It's why I hired you. Now move. We've no time.
Do or die. Shit. Is it
Concha, odio les odio estos dragons. Simplemente lo acá. Ay, qué. Ya está.
That's it. For now.
Bueno, recuperé mis armas. Pero ¿dónde está mi armadura, maldición?
Same paintings were on the block. Same paintings were on the block, including this fine piece by Van der Noob, the master from Maribor.
You'll pay for this! Surrender! You don't stand a chance!
Uy.
Look for the spare key. You don't know who you're fucking with.
On the contrary, I know all too well.
Ewald?
Greetings, brother. Been years.
Well, well. Complications, complications.
Think you owe us an explanation, Ewald Borsodi. This family reunion. What's the point?
Revenge. For betrayal. Years of poverty. Humiliation. Father left the auction house to me in his will. Horst cheated me. Had me disinherited.
Anything. Everything we earned, you squandered on cards and whores. Father didn't see that. I did.
That's no excuse, Horst. And it won't save your life.
You two, stand with me. I'll not let the Redanians lay a hand on you. Give you whatever you want.
Generous offer, Horst. Believe I'll take it.
What? How dare you?
Hate to be taken for a ride. Said that from the start. Should have treated it seriously.
Well, hard not to agree with that. Sorry, Ewald.
You see? All have turned against you. Once again. This time for the last time.
Yet to be seen. I'll not go quietly.
Pasó. A ver, ven acá, muchacho. Tú no me vas a vencerme.
Come on. Look, even your accomplices have turned against you. But not I. A brother once, a brother always. I'm prepared to forgive you.
Is that so?
On one condition. That you acknowledge me as head of the family. And bow before me. I might have fallen prey had I not known. But I do, Yule. The bad shilling that always turns up. Bathe and dress him for the funeral. Something presentable. I'll not have him bring me more shame. At last. How I despise unfinished business.
What do you say we talk about my reward?
Yes. Well, as I said, you're free to take what you please.
Think I'll give this ruby necklace a new home.
And as I said...
Of course. The Witcher.
I want Max Borsodi's house. Whatever it is.
You fail to understand. Scrolls, documents, the will in there. None of this can land in Olgierd's hands. Not for any price.
Any? You sure?
Gents, might I appeal to your sense of reason?
Yes, Witcher. I'd sooner die than let you have those papers.
Admire your courage, I do. But we need to figure something out.
How? I was clear. I'll not hand you the house.
No, said you won't hand me its contents. I don't need those papers. Casket'll do me just fine.
I see. The wolf leaves sated, yet the sheep lives on.
This wolf's pretty damn tired. So let me have the damn casket and lead us out of here.
With immense pleasure. Believe me. Whereas you, I like. Wait with me a while. We must talk. I seek someone exceptionally well versed in locks and traps and whatnot.
My work of that sort would be a right honor, Governor.
This way. Get out, Witcher. And don't come back.
Muy bien. A ver, aquí voy a explicar. ¿Por qué elegí al Borsodi normal? Se podría decir así. Porque si vamos con el Edward, este mata a todos, sin excepción. O sea, prácticamente nos engaña, o nos traiciona, por ser así. Y empieza a matar a todo el mundo. Entonces esta opción es la mejor opción que podemos escoger. Obviamente muere el bueno de este, pero prácticamente los otros quedan con vida. O sea, todos nuestros compinches quedan con vida, excepto el que nos contrató. Bueno, aquí tenemos que robar todo esto porque tenemos que vender muchas cosas, ya que hacer todas estas armaduras y piezas nos cuesta un montón. Oh, ya está aquí mi... Esto es lo que está. Bueno. Ahora sí, como ven ya tengo el... Ya tengo mi armadura de Ophir. Vamos a ponernos esto. Y esto. Y también tengo el sable Ophir. Y estos están encantados por el encantado que les hablé anteriormente. Este tiene la ventaja de cuando tengo el máximo de vida, en la regeneración, hacia lo que coma se me convierte en daño adicional. Y esta tenga un 30% de que cualquier ataque que se me haga contra mí se devuelva. También tengo esta ballesta, pero prácticamente la que tengo es mejor. Sí, la que tengo es mucho mejor. Y un momento aquí vamos a poner mis gafitas. Y listo, y también... Bueno, esto vamos a vender. Sí, y esto vamos a... Bueno, puedo guardar. Todo esto puedo guardar. Esto sí puedo vender. Así que vámonos.
Out of my way.
A ver, ¿qué tenemos por aquí? Una armadura de rosa diamante. Por ahí la salida. Las perlas. Unas perlas aquí también. Creo que ya.
Crawl back under your rock.
Creo que aquí no hay nada más, ¿verdad? No, vámonos. Eso ha sido todo. Aquí tenemos algo más que no saquearon. No, saquearon. Gracias. Y aquí tenemos otra. A ver, esperemos aquí por acá. No, vamos aquí. Súbete. Ahí. No, ahí. Gracias. Esto.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steel.
Listo, ya están. Ahora sí, podemos irnos. Ya tengo el diagrama de la espada de acero viperina. Casi me... Bueno, no pasa nada, no pasa nada. Pensé que me iba a caer, pero no. Muy bien. Vámonos de aquí. Unas cositas por aquí. Muy bien. Más cositas por aquí. Y aquí salimos ya de... ¿Y eso? Somos nivel 38 y ahora sí vamos a cambiar esto por esto. Y no sé si aquí cambiar... Vamos a cambiar esto por esto. Listo. Aquí se me baja ya la vitalidad. Bueno, no importa. Pero me gusta mejor así. Eso. Esta es una de las mejores que hay. O sea, precisión letal es... Vamos a guardar por aquí. Y ya tengo el diagrama, me parece, de espada de acero viperina. ¿Dónde está? Eso va a ser al final, ¿verdad? Espada eficaz, sobre brujas, aquí está. Este es. Y realmente no necesita mucho. O sea, podemos hacerlo. Bastante buena esta espada. A ver, la misión está por acá.
Honor in the fatherland.
Exactamente. Aquí.
How much for a herring? Crown apiece.
Ahora vamos con este muchacho.
Need to chat.
I'm all ears, Witcher.
Got something for you.
I love gifts, but I prefer to unwrap them in private. Oi, lads, mind the barrels. Going out for a jabber with Geralt. Come. Oh, that's better. All right, what do you have for me?
Max Borsodi's house, as requested.
The papers, where are they?
Left them in the vault. You wanted the house, you got the house. Never mentioned its contents.
You're a quick study. Already as tricky as Odin himself. Keen to ridicule a man. Do you know what I and the company do with your type?
Dunno. Ask for legal advice? Looks to me like you might need some. You signed the contract, old Geared. I'm just fulfilling its terms, to the letter. Unhappy? Hell, should have chosen your words more carefully.
Yes, I should have. I assume you came to an agreement with Horst. Shame. A right horse in that one.
His brother Ewald was worse.
Was?
Horst killed him, with his own hands.
It's progress.
Horst's brother. Did you know about him?
I should think so. Ewald was famous in certain circles.
Which ones?
The kind noble witches don't usually associate with. He murdered for coin, no questions, without batting an eye. Always extravagantly, though. If not for his damn surname, I believe I'd have invited him to join the company.
Why did you even need those papers?
To sink the Borsodis, naturally. You see, I learned of an interesting clause in old man Maximilian's will. It states that his sons must meet and shake hands in agreement at least once a year at Bellatane. Failing that, the auction house must be auctioned off. The proceeds to go to Vilmerius Hospital.
Guess the old man sensed what might happen.
Aimed to deliver those papers to the right hands. Borsodi would have landed in the streets, and the hospital would have gotten the funds it needs to treat orphans and beggars pro bono.
Awfully noble of you, showing so much concern for the needy.
I couldn't give a rat's ass about the needy. May they wither and disappear along with the city. I wanted one thing. Revenge.
The Borsodis. What's your gripe? Get kicked out of an auction?
Worse. They evicted me from my home. Are you really interested?
Wouldn't have asked if I wasn't.
Ha! Cheeky as ever. My family, they took on some debt. A poor investment in a sawmill. A bad crop one year. A lawsuit lost. You know how it is. When it rains, it pours. We needed but a few weeks to recover. But Horst Borsodi had acquired our debt. All of it. Demanded it be repaid immediately. I pleaded. I begged. I tore open my shirt at his threshold. Ugh. It was like talking to a wall. I went to the auction. Saw those perfumed prigs buy my father's sword. My mother's death mask. My brother's horse tack. Ah, Horst earned a pretty pile selling our mementos.
No surprise the animosity you feel for him.
That was but the start. My Iris's parents learned of my family's misfortune, and our betrothal was no more. They found her another suitor, one from beyond the sea. The anger I felt, I thought I'd gone mad. Went to the tavern, drank a round, a second, a broad, then had another tankard. And then, I asked the wrong bloke for help.
What happened then?
What happened then, Witcher, was one big stinking pile of shite. Well, why do you stand there? Do you need something still?
Third wish. Time you stated it.
A moment, Geralt. I must say to something. Then we'll chat. You there. Yank the herring out the barrel.
¿Qué demonios?
Come on, none of this dallying.
Now, ready to listen? Or do you still not give two shites about what I've got to say?
I'm ready. I'm listening.
Good. You'll return to your lord and tell him as follows. His demand was brazen. Hurt me to the core. For I was brought up to respect the sacred law of hospitality. And I shall not bend to an uncouth boor's dictum. Understood? I will pay him a visit shortly to test his willingness to adapt. So you ride off and announce me. And don't spare your horse. Got it?
Aye, got it.
Give this man a mount and leave him go. Come, Witcher. We must talk outside. The Aetheri believe one should only discuss important matters out of doors, with the gods as witnesses.
Must have made quite a few enemies along the way. Maybe not today and not tomorrow, but someday, someone will find a way to take you down.
And that should trouble me why? I feel no fear, no regret. The wise men of Oxenfurt claim there are no gods. After death, there is only the void. I've known this void already. Death holds no surprises.
Beryl, what was that about?
On the way here, we stopped for nourishment at a tavern belonging to one Lord Dauntless. We enjoyed ourselves as one does at an inn, raucously. Our antics were not to the liking of this Dauntless. Sent a man to warn us that if we were ever to return, we would hang.
You burned the inn down?
I left ample compensation with the innkeep. But it seems the rapscallion neglected to mention this to his lord. But that's of little import. What matters is someone called me a whoreson and threatened to kill me. It was one of those threats that sound like an invitation. I intend to accept it. Return to those parts.
Fulfilled 2 of your wishes. Time I learned the 3rd.
Confident, aren't you? Proud, sure of your strengths. Fearless.
3rd task, if you don't mind.
Mutations. They stripped you of emotion. Tell me, have you ever loved? I mean, truly loved?
Yeah, I've loved. Can we get to the matter at hand?
Perhaps instead we ought to sit down inside. Have a good chat over some fiery water.
We'll drink once the job's done.
Afraid that's impossible. Succeed and that's the end of me. Fail and you'll not be back.
3rd wish. Still waiting to hear it.
Aye, aren't you stubborn? Fine. Listen well. I had a wife once. The day I saw her last, I gave her a rose. A violet one. Bring me that bloom. Wouldn't mind reminding myself what it looks like.
When was that? How long's it been? Flowers wilted and turned to dust by now.
You wished to hear a wish. Now you have. Fulfill it. I ride now to visit this Dauntless, but one of my men will remain here. He'll know how to find me. That is, of course, should you succeed.
At least you could tell me where your wife is.
In my old manor, east of Martin Foy's farmstead. I'd wish you Godspeed, but, well, you understand, I'm sure. Goodbye, Geralt.
Muy bien. A ver, ahora sí. Vamos desde aquí. Vamos primero a guardar mis cosillas. Y vender un par de cositas también.
Stay out of my way.
Muy bien. A ver, vámonos para... Porque hay dos. Vamos solo yo. Vamos por acá.
I serve the eternal fire.
Ever heard the legends of the White Wall?
Me? The more I drink, the clearer I think. Alright.
Ahora vamos a... Esta podemos vender, esta vamos a guardar. Todo esto vamos a guardar. Esto también ya podemos vender. Sí, y aquí tengo... A ver. Este tiene 33. 195. $190. Bueno, en realidad estas armaduras no sirven para nada. Esta de aquí tampoco no sirve para nada. Ya tengo esta. A ver, este es nivel 36 y este es nivel 36 igual. Entonces vamos a vender. Vamos a vender. Vamos a vender esto. Vamos a vender esto. No, esto. ¿Esto qué es? Otro ejecutor. Esto. Vamos a vender esto. Vamos a vender esto. Esto nos podemos quedar. Eso se queda ahí. Esto nos podemos quedar. ¿Qué más podemos vender? Aquí ya. Listo. Esto sí también podemos vender ya. Podemos guardar eso. Ya. Esto vamos a poner aquí. Esto me da más dinero. Vamos a ver. Vamos a poner esto que nos dé más dinero. Bien. Esto lo podemos vender. Sí, esto podemos vender. Vámonos. Vamos a hacer una espadita. Pero vamos a hacer una espadita con este otro buen señor que está por acá. De paso venderle todo lo que gastamos a ese señor acá. Vamos acá. Con este buen señor hemos gastado un montón de dinero. Aquí está. De paso les voy a mostrar de qué se trata esto. ¿Y dónde está? Aquí está. Este es un encantado.
The world's never-ending creation be praised.
Entonces, este puede encantarnos.
Wouldn't mind a glance at what you got.
Muchas cosas. Y le vamos a vender todas esas armaduras. Y le vamos a vender también esto. ¿Qué es lo que tiene este buen señor? Ya les voy a mostrar. Primero voy a vender todo esto. cositas buenas. Muy bien. A ver. Este pues, nos puede hacer absolutamente todo, como pueden ver. Y aquí vamos a hacer la espada. Esta espada de aquí, ¿dónde está? La viperina. Esta. Espada de acero pigmentoso. Necesitamos 2 lingotes de acero oscuro. Vamos a hacerlo en este momento. Ya que estamos aquí. Lingotes de acero oscuro. Necesitamos 2. Listo. Espada de acero. Espada de viperina. Esta. Viperina venenosa. Listo. Ya. Ahora sí. Vamos a reparar, mirar mejora, desmontar y encantar. Esto es lo que tiene de nuevo este encantador. Puede hacernos varios encantamientos con diferentes tipos de runas, como pueden ver aquí, y que nos da ciertas habilidades, pero ocupa 3 espacios, o sea, ocupa todos los espacios de runas. O sea, no podemos poner nada más, solo podemos hacer un encantamiento. Y pues tenemos aquí, creo que es bastantes encantamientos. Tenemos para la armadura, o sea, tenemos para la espada y para armaduras. Son diferentes. Entonces aquí tenemos ya equipado castigo. Tenemos ligereza, posesión, erupción. Estas son como las 4 mejores de encantamientos mejores que tenemos. Pero bueno, muy pocas realmente son buenas en realidad. No todas valen la pena. Entonces, este ejemplo es de albóndigas, no se queda. Ah, este es mejor. Toda la comida. Sí. Apaciguamiento. Y bueno, lo que mejor tiene este encantador no es esto de aquí. O sea, aquí lo único bueno que es vigorización, es una de las mejores. También es buena esta de aquí esta de aquí, ruptura. Si tienes la habilidad de remolino con la espada, esta es muy buena. Y aquí castigo y erupción son las mejores. El resto no mucho en realidad, no es muy recomendable. Pero lo que tiene de bueno es que podemos aplicar huecos a una armadura que tengamos. Y también tiene esto de aquí. Estas runas son bastante buenas en realidad. Y esto, por ejemplo, reducción de pérdida del objeto, o resistencia elemental, regeneración de vitalidad y glifo de atadura, son una de las mejores que tiene este muchacho. Y eso podemos poner aquí en las armas. Por ejemplo, si podemos esto de reducción de pérdida de durabilidad del objeto, esto podemos aplicar a todas las armaduras que hagamos. Y de paso voy a comprar. Sí. Regeneración de vitalidad, hemorragias, resistencia elemental. Vamos a ponernos aquí. ¿Dónde está el otro aquí? No, hemorragias no. Entonces no. ¿Cuál es el otro? Esta, regeneración de vitalidad. Ya, con estas dos tenemos más que suficiente. Ya, esas son las mejores habilidades que tiene este encantador que nos puede hacer. Y vamos aquí obviamente aquí a artesanía. Vamos acá a mejoras. Y aquí tenemos esta aquí, glifo mayor de refuerzo, como pueden ver. Esta es muy buena. Y grifo mayor de reparación. Esta también es muy buena. Pero lamentablemente tenemos que hacer o sea, para poder hacer esto necesitamos desde el inferior, o sea, esto necesitamos realmente esto de aquí que cuesta una barbaridad, este glifo de inflexión menor. Pero también podemos, creo que, desmontar ciertos objetos o ciertas, por ejemplo estos. No, creo que los mayores tenían. No tiene. Hay un elemento que tiene esos glifos. Difusión menor, pero no me acuerdo cuál es. o tenemos que comprar. Lamentablemente tenemos que comprar esos glifos. Y déjame decirles que eso sí cuesta una barbaridad. Así que tienes que tener bastante dinero para poder hacer eso. Bueno, de momento se va a quedar así.
Thanks. So long.
Y bueno, aquí en esta armadura puedo poner algunos. Aquí puedo poner algunas cosas ahí, pero sí tiene acción. Tiene Art Eating Asia, tiene Igni Queen Irden y tiene Art Queen Irden. Entonces prácticamente sería no sé, perder el tiempo poner alguna cosa de esas. Lo que podríamos poner así es alguna regeneración de vitalidad o lo que sea. Pero bueno, no es necesario, así que vamos a ir así. Prefiero ponerme mi otra armadura. O sea, prefiero poner en esta espada cositas. Y la armadura viperina que ya tenemos. Ahora lo que vamos a hacer es la misión. Normalmente solo tenemos la misión principal, que es esta. En secundarias no tenemos nada, solo tenemos la de Went. Y vamos ahí. Aquí no hay viaje rápido, así que tenemos que ir a caballito. Demonios, a ver. A veces pasa que unos comandos ya no sirven. Prácticamente con su glifos nuestros equipos ya no se dañan. Es una de las mejores que tiene este juego. Es preferible ponerlas en las espadas y en la armadura principal. En los guantes y eso casi no se daña mucho, así que sí, aquí está finca del pobre Everec, muchacho. Así que lo podemos dejar así.
Kendrick!
Mighty rusty and covered in creepers.
Kendrick? Kendrick? You there?
Not so loud.
Ah! God, scared me off to...
Not so loud, I said. Fog's not natural. Could be something in there hiding. Foglets or air nymphs, for example. Don't want to attract them. Believe me.
Foglets? Oh, sweet mother Melitterly, why'd I ever come here?
Good question. What are you doing here?
See, Kendrick and me, we thought Manor's been empty all these years, full of fine things going to rot.
Mm-hmm. So you're a thief.
Thieves steal from the living. What's the harm taking from the dead? Kendrick went to open the door. I stood watch. Suddenly heard his lamp smash. Then nothing. Quiet. Called out to him, but... What was that? One of them foglets you spoke of?
No.
Phew. That's a stone off my...
I'll see what that was and look for your partner. You...
Ain't about to wait around. I'm out of here.
Pretty sprawling, this estate.
¿Qué
tenemos? How am I gonna find that rose in this fog? Fresh manure. Water's ice cold. Mountain stream cold. Rather worn. Used often. Wonder by who. Beehives. Well maintained but dormant. Someone's still tending to the flower beds. No violet rose, though. Woods rotted completely. No violet rose here. Maybe somewhere out back.
Unas florillas por aquí. ¿Algo más? Pues creo que no. Ahora vamos a ver si tengo puesto. Sí, sí tengo puesto. Hola.
Rope looks new. Bucket's been repaired. Gardener's hut. Could it be? Tools are so organized, it's scary.
¿Qué está pasando aquí?
A busted lamp, and the ground's trampled. Somebody dragged something this way. A body? Someone dragged a wounded man through here. Prints from cleated boots, leading from the back of the garden.
Primero aquí por acá.
Somebody's still taking care of the place.
Aquí no hay comentado. Por aquí no hay nada más, ¿verdad? Pues no.
I'd scooch along, kitty. This place. What's that? That. Digging. A lockpick? Must have been the other thieves.
Eso está cerrado. Obviamente también está cerrado. Acá está la otra parte de... estábamos antes. Aquí tenemos algo. A ver. Empezamos.
Graves, unmarked, laid out in rows like garden beds.
Hey. Hear me?
Another thief. Bodies mutilated.
Who are you?
¿Qué es eso? A ver. Vamos aquí a ponernos... No, espera. Tengo aquí mal puesto esto. Listo. Algo apareció aquí. ¿Monstruos vivientes o algo así? Uf. Cuidado con estos. Ah, la atacan también, Son mis aliados. Ah, mira tú. Se le genera la vida cuando le mata. ¿Dónde vas? Concha la lora. Ah, maldición. No. Me va a matar.
What the fuck was that? No eyes or nostrils, deformed organs. Damn thing had no right to be alive.
Well, philosophers do still debate what it means to be alive, exactly.
Normally I'd be shocked, but not after what I just saw. Who are you two?
Clearly not animals. Think of us as friends of the house.
What about this thing? What can you tell me? Friend of yours?
We called him the Caretaker.
Doesn't look like any creature I've ever seen. Where'd it come from?
From very far away. He was summoned to guard Lady Iris in the home. He tended the garden, took care of unwanted guests.
Very far away. Meaning where exactly?
The name of this place would mean naught to you.
Invocado de Silent Hill.
What's with the show? The pretense that you're animals. You couldn't have warned me?
No. We're obliged to maintain discretion.
So why talk to me at all?
Why? Well, we get so few chances to talk to humans, and we're curious to know what brought you.
Gonna need a better answer than that.
Later.
You know the master of the house, the owner?
Olgierd von Everec? Yes. We know him, but he left, and his wife became mistress of the house.
Great. So, Lady von Everec home? Could you announce me, say she has a guest?
Why do you wish to see her?
I'm here to get the violet rose Olgierd gave Iris just before he left.
Iris is inside, in the bedchamber upstairs. Take his key. It opens the rear door.
Guess I'll make my own introductions.
El gato y el perro negro.
How should I address you?
As you did now. We'd rather keep our names to ourselves.
No estoy un poco envenenado. A ver qué por aquí, por si acaso encuentro algo interesante. Aquí tenemos, muy bien. Ya se ve, investigar todo antes de hacer cualquier cocina. Aquí está el buen muchacho este que quedó atrapado por aquí. Aquí hay algo.
A hairbrush. Floral ornamentation. Pretty.
Un cepillo. Muy bien. Algo por aquí, no. Algo por acá. Una cosilla escondida. Aquí un hueco, pero no es que haya nada. No sé. Metémosle un arco. No, bueno. A veces pasa que hay cosas, pero no.
Guess thieves tried to lower the statue with ropes, but something scared them off.
Aquí un hueco, pero no hay nada. Aquí tenemos un par de sillas. Tampoco hay nada. Acá tenemos... ¿Esto qué es?
Don't know this deity. Strange. Olgir doesn't seem the pious type.
Entonces, a ver. Aquí está este buen muchacho que no sabemos qué era.
Another intruder buried by the caretaker.
Estos son intrusos.
Seeds and bulbs. Someone's still planting flowers.
Esta es la salida de la casa. Acá no hay nada. Y bueno, aquí está la casa. Podemos entrar por donde sea. Por aquí también creo que no. A ver.
You will die.
Noto un muérdago. Una botella con... Está cerrado. Por aquí podemos abrir. Un poco de alcohol. Más alcohol. Mucho más alcohol. Por aquí no podemos pasar, me parece. Por acá sí me parece, no por aquí tampoco. Por aquí.
What the hell? Gotta be careful.
Cuidado aquí. Vamos a poner... Creo que aquí nos puede servir esto. Tal vez. No estoy seguro, pero tal vez.
What the hell was that?
Maldición. ¿Qué es esto? Cuaderno de iris. Pero no podemos ver. Número fangiofil. Aquí no hay nada que... Ladrón. Aquí no podemos pasar. Interesante.
Tidy, and everything's clean, ready for a meal to be served. Caretaker must still set the table.
Obviamente aquí hay un espectro. Por acá no podemos subir. Uy. Tenemos esto.
Well geared as I've never known him. A different man then.
Esta puerta que estaba cerrada. No podemos, no podemos. Esta es otra habitación, ¿verdad? No es la misma habitación, ¿verdad? Sí, sí, por aquí entramos. Pero por aquí había un cuadro, aquí está este cuadro. No. Ese cuadro no podemos ver nada. Bueno, lo único que nos queda es ir arriba.
Happy families are all alike. Every unhappy family is unhappy in its own way.
Está cerrado. Por aquí no hay cómo pasar.
Fire damage. Interesting.
¿Qué hay aquí? Interesante. No. Mira, unos florines. Nada más. Vamos a ver qué hay que ver. Esto me lleva hasta la siguiente habitación. Se abre la puerta de forma misteriosa. Vamos a... Bueno, aquí lo que ya sé lo que hay. Ya sé lo que hay aquí. Esta palilla es un arma secundaria, pero tenemos un arma mejor que esa, así que no nos sirve. Vamos aquí a ordenar los objetillos. Tengo esta nota. ¿Qué es esto? Ah, no puedo volver. Pues hola. ¿Puedo pasar por aquí? No. Concha, espérame. Este es un espectro. Aceite de espectro superior. Uf, mi espadilla está un poco mal. Vamos aquí a poner pierden. Ya tenemos. Estaba la habitación, sí, esta. Si se nos abre esta puerta de manera mágica igual.
Chamber. Iris was supposed to be here.
Cogemos esto. Quieto.
Lovely couple.
Retrato de Iris. Bueno, ve aquí. Un poco de comida quemada. Puede ser esa. Una agüita. Una pipa. Algo más. Kiki. Interesante. ¿Qué más trae por aquí? Me parece que nada más. Prendemos esto. Y lo único que nos queda es esto.
Gotta be her. Damn it.
You wish to see her? Here she is.
A man should frame his wishes carefully. It forestalls disappointment.
This some sick joke. Why didn't you tell me she was dead right away?
You didn't ask.
And why hasn't anyone buried her?
We can't. As for the caretaker, the one you cut down, while still alive, she ordered him to stay away from her for all time.
The deeper I get into this, the more I gotta wonder. Why are you even helping me?
We were summoned to serve Iris von Everec. Our mistress died, but that did not free us from her service.
Got it. You want to leave this place, leave these bodies.
Surprised?
No, not at all. How did she die? Don't see any wounds, evidence of a fight.
Her heart burst.
Meaning what? A heart attack?
No, it simply burst.
Find that hard to believe.
Yet that's precisely what happened. One day Iris locked the front door, lay down here and died. From grief, from loneliness.
Her ghost's restless, angry, attacks intruders. Know why?
Lady von Everec has endured much hardship. She's unaccustomed to guests and not fond of strange folk.
She can't hear us.
Seems I gotta speak to Iris's ghost.
It's no easy task to contact the mistress. Rage and bitterness fill her.
Got my ways. To make contact with Iris, I gotta bury her body. But that caretaker's macabre little cemetery won't do. Too much blood, too much fear.
She spent much time in the front garden.
Maybe there.
Wait. Take this key. It opens the front door.
Good dog.
Muy bien. Bueno, logra para entrar a la buena muchacha esta es... Oh, aquí están los pericos. No son peritos, son los animalitos, porque es un perro y un gato. Bueno, un buen lugar para entrar a la buena muchacha es este de acá. Sin perder tiempo, vamos acá. Aquí.
This place seems suitable.
Yes, she loved to paint.
Did Iris von Everec have any last requests? Say how she wanted her remains disposed of?
She feared death. Worried none would see to her burial or say a kind word in parting.
Guess I'll be the one to do that. I didn't know Iris von Everec, so I can't say much about her. Fate had it a stranger now lays her remains in the grave. At times, fate muddles our path, and life turns toilsome, hard to bear. Yet all deserve respite and peace in death. You two, got any last words for your mistress?
We don't partake in human rituals.
Trusting that what you've done is in keeping with your customs.
I can't be sure this brush was yours. But if you liked pretty trinkets, you might not mind this one lying at your side. The remains are interred. Let's summon her. Tormented spirit, I've laid your bones to rest. Forget your wrath, forget your grief. Show yourself. Forgive me for tearing you from your realm. I need to ask you. Should I follow you? All right. What is this place?
The Painted World. The work of Iris von Everec.
How'd you two get in here?
We exist in both worlds at once.
Strange place.
One born of Iris von Everec's dreams.
It existed only in her mind while she lived. In death, it gained substance.
Pretty fantastic tale. Hard as hell to believe.
Yet you'd best believe it, and be on your guard. The Painted World is rife with danger.
All right, this is lovely and all, but where's Iris?
You awoke her but for a moment. If you wish to speak to her, you must tear her from her slumber completely.
Sure, but how?
You're a tracker, right? Saw you examining the tracks outside.
Yeah, so?
This is a world built of memories blurred and wilting. Moments our mistress wishes to forget, but cannot.
You need to find them, restore them, summon the fears that torment Iris, and destroy them.
Easy to say.
Muy bien. Estamos en el mundo de Iris von Everec, la esposa de Olgi von Everec, realmente. Bueno, aquí tenemos que reconstruir su memoria prácticamente.
Spectres of Olgid and his wife. But why aren't they moving?
This is a memory.
But it's incomplete, blurred. You must peer closely and restore it.
Pero bueno, muchachos, aquí es donde lo vamos a dejar. Espero que les haya gustado. Y déjenme ver si es que puedo guardar aquí primeramente. Vamos a guardar. Ah, pues sí. Está guardado. Bueno, espero que les haya gustado y ya nos veremos en una siguiente vez. Nos vemos.